Hello and welcome back to part 5, I believe, of my guide to the realm of the Mad God. My name is Del, and like always, the music is from di.fm, great online radio station. Now, as for this episode, we will be focusing on how to create a good character, because right now we have played the priest and wizard to level 20, and we have unlocked one of my favorite characters, which is necromancer. I really like this class because of how much sustain they have. They do actually have less damage than wizards, but they can actually heal themselves, and they are a staff class, which means that they deal more damage than priests. And they also have decent dexterity, good movement speed, and so on and so on. And how you actually can learn this is by going at the bottom of the screen if you play on client. Basically in here you have this button, Wikipedia. Use it, seriously use it. It's really good and really helpful, especially when you're just starting out with the game. So what we want to first check in here is basically the classes, which I was talking about. Here you can learn all the differences about each class and their max stats and so on. Like for example, here you can see Wizard is actually one of the best characters when it comes to different max stats, because it has the most, and it has good attack, it has good dexterity, and good wisdom for using more spells. Vitality basically helps you to regenerate the health faster, but almost everyone has max vitality, except actually necromancers. This is the important part. Necromancers cannot actually heal as well passively as other classes do. Also tricksters do have lower vitality. I don't know why, because they're actually quite suicidal class overall, so they should have good vitality as well, but that's just how it is. But the necromancers can actually heal themselves with their spell, which is one of the most favorite spells for me in this game, and I will be later showing you why. But we shouldn't be paying too much attention to those stats on the right for now. Those will be important later on, and for now we will be paying attention to the hit points and a little bit of the magic points, I guess. Now, the first thing you should do is you want to check the class that you want to start playing on. Basically, when you first start off the game, try out all of the classes, try out how they work, and then learn about what character you want to max first. But in my case it will be Necromancer, because Necromancers are great for soloing dungeons and good for grinding and so on. So they are good for the purposes of teaching this game for you guys, so that's why I will be picking the Necromancer to max. Anyways, what we want to do is we want to open the Necromancer by clicking on the icon, and here you can see the average stats at level 20 and the initial hit points and the gain per level. It's the same for everyone, the gain per level, but the initial stats do actually vary, change between the different classes. Basically all the rope users do have same initial stats, all the leather users have the same initial stats, and all the armor users do have the same class, like or same hit points, like you can see here. These ones use the plate armor. These ones they use actually archers. Archers do have different stats from dagger user. I think it's based on the weapon you actually use. That's the easier way to say it. Basically, the different weapon users have similar health. Let's see, does it? Yes, wizards and sorcerers have the same health, so you can base it on the amount of or you can base it on around that. But now what you want to do is, in this episode, do it with me. First of all, let's see. I'll have to show you my screen here. What you want to do is you want to do new text document, and then you want to open it here. Now let's go back to this view so we can see it a little bit closer, and then you want to open this one again, and what you want to do now is you want to start by writing levels 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, oops, 15, 16, 17, I suck at typing, 19 and 20. Now, then add a little bit of spaces, get it nice and clean. Here we go, one space after double digits. And then we start by adding first 100. And then add one line. Why? I will tell you in a moment. Then we want to see the average stats. Basically we want to add 125, 150. Basically keep on adding 25 on next level and so on and so on. This one you cannot change, it will always be 100 and 100. So basically this left one will be your average stat at that level, and this one will be your max stat at that level, which will be obviously 30 and 175 and 200. This is actually important level. We will be coming back to level 5 later on, and after that it will be level 9. After that it will be level 13. And one thing which is common with all of these levels is that they are every 4th level you will be equal 100, so it's easy to check your health at that point. And we will be coming back to this later on. Anyways, since I do have this done already in other document here, I will just use this for quicker reference. And on the right side you can also see the mana, but we won't be paying too much attention to that for now. And here you can see also the stats for dagger users, but I might try to do those later on. But for now we do want to, let's use the XSplit. Let's move this one behind the screen. By the way, these ones are the max other stats for the level 20, which I just have for general reference, and they are actually necromancer stats, but we won't be interested in those for now. Anyways, let's go back to the game, and I will add screen region, and it will contain all of these numbers, so it won't take too much of the screen. Basically what I have here is, I'll show you the full screen again. Basically what I have is, I have them right behind the screen, so I can just easily look at them from there. But over here we will be just having them on the left side of the screen. And then we want to make a necromancer. Now if you remember what we were teaching before about finding good realms, when you are leveling up you should try to find a good highly populated server, which should still be the Ascent servers. So we go there. And we do want to find the leveling trains which I was talking about before in previous episodes. Now I will already apologize in advance that this might be a little bit longer episode, while I'll try to keep on getting good stats and so on. Let's see, is there a leveling train in here? Nope. Actually yes, there is. This is a leveling train because there's a lot of people together, like you can see, and you can also see which direction it's moving. So we try to get in front of that train, and then we can instantly start getting levels. Now pay attention to these stats on the left side of the screen, and the first one will be level 30. so we actually got the max instantly, so it's a really good start. This is what we want. We want to get as close to 30 on the first roll, on the first level as possible. If you get something like 28, 29, it's good already. And at level 2, 3 we do want to get as close to levels 60 or 60 as possible. It was a little bit less roll, it was only 24, but since we got 30 roll on the first one, we are decently much above the average, which is good. But now we do want to get some good experience from here. Let's hope they will notice it. Please notice these guys. And here I'm actually using the Necromancer spell to heal up. And let's yourself, I guess. Let's see, the first equal level was level 5, so we will be next time checking level 5. And now, because it's equal hundreds, we know that we should have 200 health or above it. Max would be 220, but we know we cannot reach that anymore. So let's see, we are below average, so at this point, abort, just get back to the starting screen, press F5, or just click again from quick selections, the game or something. Just get here, delete this character. No, you do not want this character. It's already below average, so there is absolutely no point at all in continuing trying to level this one up, because you have less chances on getting to good characters this way. Now remember which server you had this trains on, because this is where you want to try go again, and you try finding that same group again. So keep on trying to get in, and eventually there should be some people dying on this server, so we should get in. There we go. Shouldn't take usually too long, unless there's some sort of an event going there, and it's right next to us actually, the train. Let's see. What kind of rolls do we get here? 29, it's good. If it was something below 25, I would just instantly delete this character. Usually if I don't get 2 good rolls at the 2 first levels, I will just delete that character. But for showing purposes, I will actually keep them if I get above average, which is what you should be aiming. Like, this is slightly above average. It was really bad roll for the second one, only 24 or so. It's not too bad, but it's not too good either. Let's see, level 5, again below average. And you know what to do, press F5. Actually, F5 seems to be returning me to there. There we go, just click the outside the window and return here. Oh, didn't want to log in. So let's escape. Let's go here, let's delete this, and let's get back to the game. And since we know that there is the leveling train, we know that we can easily get the levels fast. And you can even teleport to next to this place and teleport inside instantly to get things done even faster. Let's see, by the way, there was someone selling the amulets. Oop, there we go. Instantly, tons of experience. Be careful not to get shotgunned by these if you find these kind of groups. It's a little bit below average, but we will keep on trying, I guess. I still don't really want the below average though. Let's see, well, we are above average again, so it's by 1. It's not too good. You should be at least something like up. Try to be at least above, something like 10 or so, above the average at this point, if possible. Since there is already a difference of 25 health that you could be above the average, so having 10 health above average is not too far-fetched if it's so few levels. But let's see, another good group of monsters. This is what I was talking about, Desert being really good for this. I'm not even attacking single time and I'm already level 9, so this is the kind of power leveling you should be looking forward to. Let's see, level 9 was equal 100, so I'm 2 above the average, so it's good, it's good. We are actually staying above the average, so this might be actually a decent rolls. Let's see if I can actually get up to decent amount of health on this roll. And I might be able to save this character. If I don't get it within this try, I will just keep on attempting and I will try to get to somewhat decent health. off screen, so I don't waste too much of time, because you do get the basic ideas by now. Anyway, since we are level 11, 12 right now, let's actually kill these guys ourselves, because the guys keep ignoring them. At least some people are killing this. But here we go. As you can see, I'm not actually getting so much experience anymore since I'm so high level, so I should go to the middle of the map and find this leveling group out here. Oop, actually they are killing Crystal, which is kind of bad because the Crystal monsters don't give much of experience at all, and it might die. Let's hope actually. Nope, the Crystal is still alive. You can see it from the attacks. Let's see if I can deal some damage at least on it. Oh yeah, and one thing you should do now, that you do have decent roll tracker. Let's see, my health is I'm level 12, so it should be this one. So I'm a lot above average. I got really good rolls there the past few levels. So this is turning out to be actually good rolls. So if you stay above average until this point, you do have decent chance of starting to get better and better rolls. So now let's get some better defensive gears. And now we have actually higher chances of survival as well. We still have pretty low defense, and the 40 maximum health ring won't keep us alive forever, but it gives us a little bit bigger health pool to be able to take a little bit better hits. I wish that I didn't actually have a little bit better skull, but that's something that you have to keep on trying to get on while you can start grinding more and more in the Goatlands and so on. But for now, let's teleport back to these guys and let's hope we don't get instantly killed. Here we go. If you teleport to bad place, be ready to install the Nexus out, as you do have moment of time to react on which kind of place you are. You don't ever get instantly killed right after teleporting. You do always have slight moment of escape. It's a very short moment, but it is possible to escape out of any kind of position. So no, you don't die instantly right after using teleport. That's a myth, and don't trust people who say so. It is a really short period of time that you have a chance to escape if you are, for example, in the middle of Cube God or something, but you will not die instantly because the monsters will not target you instantly, and I think there is even so very short period of time when you don't take damage, something like 0.5 seconds or so right after teleportation. People always go for that chest. Take damage from the lava, which by the way does ignore armor as well. Oh, come on, stop fiddling there. Go kill something, my minions. I do want to get level 20 within this one video, which does make it a little bit longer, but yeah. Let's see. Come on, people. Those are most likely killing some events. I'll check it anyways. Yeah, they're killing the Pentaract. But like always, I will be returning to these events and so on later on. The Pentaract has been already killed. But let's go here. This seems a good group now. Maybe. At least they are killing something. Jeez. What about these guys here? They are more closer to the middle area. Up! Be careful about those green bolts. Instantly when you see them, start moving backwards. The purple attack that you actually might have seen quickly there, it means that it was an armor piercing attack. And it dealt 45 damage, and it would ignore any kind of armor I had. There you can see a little bit of armor piercing damage dealt to some of the people here. It's not too dangerous usually, the armor piercing attacks, unless there is tons of it. And at that point it can instantly kill even highly defense structure, like has happened for one of my necromancers. If you wish to see how how you can instantly die with max defense structure, I will link in the description the highlight to that moment or to that video where I died with my necromancer. I'm sorry that the quality of that video isn't actually too great, but since it was done while streaming and I had pretty bad setup back then, but at least the death is pretty funny. I do get sandwiched by two of the monsters that do armor piercing damage, so I had like no chance at all there. But it teaches me to be really careful about the brutes in the Oryx's lair. I did tell you about them in one of the previous episodes, so you should know about them by now, but I will be telling about them later on once we get more and more into that level of skill. Now this level 17 is actually one of the last levels where you should re-roll your character if you're not above the average. Let's see, let's take off this health ring. But we are above average, so everything is going good so far. Let's hope we get good rolls on the last few levels and that we do get a decent health roll. And the reason why you should do this kind of health re-rolling is very simple. I told you about those defense potions being used as a currency in this game for buying items and so on. And there is also one more expensive potion called life potion, which increases your health permanently. And these potions cost 7 defense potions each. So basically, if let's say you get 20 health above average, that's already 28. It's already 28 defense potions worth of defense. Did I count it right? Yeah, I did. 28 defense potions worth of health, basically. So it's really good saving right there. And grinding defense potions can actually take some amount of time. So it's much easier to just do it like this and to get good base stats. Besides, you will be wanting to save those defense potions or actually use them anyways at first, so you don't even want to buy the health potions unless you have at least these 4 stats maxed: the speed, the attack, dexterity and defense. Those are the 3 most important stats to max at first. And after that, the one easy stat to max is wisdom, but it's not absolutely required, but it does help you a lot. And vitality comes afterwards. Friday reference right there. But let's not go there. Anyways, let's hope we got good rolls for the last couple levels. Let's see. Oh, come on, kill them please. Kill them, my minions. Go kill them for me. Sheesh. Can't find any gods for now. I was actually taking some heavy beating there while trying to explain things. That might be dangerous when you are typing or talking and focusing on other things on Godlands. You might actually start getting hit and might turn into really dangerous situations. So always pay attention to the bolts that you are facing, and you can stay pretty close to them even while still being safe, but just keep paying attention to the gods when you are at the Godlands. That's really good advice to stay alive. That wasn't actually a bomb from the Medusa. There is also these kings. Let's see if I can get close to it safely. They can actually open portals. These are not realm gods, but they can open portals to Snake Pit, and the minions around here can open portals to Spider Den, but I will talk about those dungeons later on once I get this character made and started. There is still one more episode coming after this one before we can start on focusing more on those dungeons. So let's see. There's Medusa. Basically just move sideways if you see the Medusa bolts and you have fast enough speed and so on. I don't actually have too good speed right now, but you can move sideways to dodge the Medusa's attacks, like you were to spin around them and so on. So they're not that dangerous if you know what they are doing, but they can sometimes surprise you. Anyways, here we go. Now we have only 19 fames, so we didn't actually get that achievement, as we were following the train so long and following those kind of lower level monsters can actually affect your well-being. There is, by the way, Abyss of the Demons, one of the more dangerous dungeons. Do not go there yet. Do not go there yet at this point because you will most likely just face a horrible, very fast death there. Anyways, let's see. Our health roll, it was 575. It's too above average. It's not too great, but it's not horrible neither. It's above average, and this is what you should at least be aiming for. Now, if I wasn't doing this for education purposes, I would be re-rolling this character. I wouldn't be satisfied with just 2 health above average, because I do want to get at least 10 to 20 health above average minimum. The best I have had was 33 health above average on one of my rogues, which is already tons of defense potions saved up, and it's really rare. You can actually see it in some of my highlights, I think. Not sure if I actually highlighted it, but anyways, this was decent roll, so I will be keeping this, and in the next episode I will be showing you how to start maxing this character. Basically, you do not want to use the character that you want to max, but I will talk about that more in the next episode. So until then.